and welcome to Spoiler Alert, where I tell you how something was that isn't yet. This week we're taking a look at Oath of the Gatewatch, the new Magic the Gathering set that finishes the story started in Battle for Zendikari, in which the alien forces of the Eldrazi battled the combined might of whoever the hell we had left. Yes, Zendikari has seen better days, with skittering Eldrazi abominations roaming freely, draining the energy from anything they touch, leaving the land behind them in piles of chalky white dust, not unlike what you might find in Scarface's apartment, though much less fun to inhale. When Battle for Zendikari ended, things had started looking up though. Jace, or as I like to call him, Sir not appearing in this block, had begun to understand the truth behind the Hedrons and how they could help against the Eldrazi. Gideon had successfully raised an army and taken back Seagate, and Nissa, the original tree hugger, had reconnected with the soul of the world. Hell, they'd even successfully trapped Ulamog, turning him into the biggest and ugliest lawn ornament the multiverse had ever seen. Unfortunately, that was when Obnixilis showed up and decided to be obnoxious, not only freeing Ulamog from his prison, but summoning Kozilek from deep within Zendikari, who promptly wrecked the wall surrounding Seagate in a passable imitation of the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! This also released a wave of Kozilek's spawn upon the world, who warp space, time, and even the human mind with their mere presence, which I suppose is the difference between Ulamog and Kozilek. Ulamog just makes everything look like it's covered in drugs. Kozilek actually replicates the effects of the drugs. Not content to just doom the whole plane, Obnixilis knocks out Jace, Gideon, and Nissa and takes them back for a little bit of what he and Christian Grey considered to be fun. A little quality time in his room of pain. And that's how Zendikari would have ended, with its greatest saviors tied up and bound by a sadistic demon. Obnixilis, not Christian Grey, were it not for Chandra and her remarkably short attention span. Yes, who knew that one day her utter refusal to be responsible, stay in one place, and honor her previous commitment would save the multiverse. With Obnixilis' playtime cancelled, it leaves our heroes with the choice: stay and fight, or leave and try to find a plane that isn't full of alien monstrosities trying to kill them. Maybe there's one filled with puppies, who knows, it's a big multiverse. Kiora, for the record, chose to cut and run, leaving her own sister behind. Now, that might sound cowardly and heartless, but bear in mind, growing up, Kiora's sister always wanted a room to herself, and if all goes well by the end of this, she'll have the whole plane to herself. I'd call that an upgrade. Gideon, Jace, Chandra, and Nissa, though, decide to stay behind and fight. Thus, the Gatewatch was born. With only the slight problem that they don't seem to have any gate to actually watch, per se. I'm sure it's just a working title. They'll come up with something else before they put it on anything official, right? Thus, with the combined might of these four planeswalkers, they charge through the hordes of Eldrazi and eventually succeed in killing Kozilek and Ulamog in a way that the three original planeswalkers who sealed them away clearly never thought of. How? They kill it with fire. You know, maybe it's a good thing Nahiri has gone missing. I imagine she'd be pretty upset after all those years and years carefully, painstakingly carving those intricate stone Hedrons, when all you really needed to stop the Eldrazi was a match, some kindling, and a can-do attitude. Now, with the plot out of the way, I do want to mention the biggest change with this set, namely the introduction of the new colorless mana symbol. This change was made because the Eldrazi don't see color, in much the same way certain Fox News hosts claim to not see color, which just proves what I've said all along. There's really not that much of a difference between Fox News hosts and eldritch abominations that do not but distort reality and spread despair. Why, they're practically the same thing. So that's it for this week's Spoiler Alert. Join us next time as we explore the medium of cinema with all its subtleties and profundities, and a movie that really captures all that it can be: Kung Fu Panda 3. As always, leave me comments down below telling me what else we should review in advance, and until next time, don't say I didn't warn you.